Okay, so have you ever thought of yourself as a difficult client? Not because you're super picky, but because you like so many different things that you don't think someone is going to be able to capture all of it? Well, that's my daughter. She is extremely difficult when it comes to her style because she likes so many things. Now, in this next series, which we are going to be doing over a series of videos because she did move out of state. So some things are going to take place here in North Carolina. Some things are going to take place in Maryland, where she just moved back to. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing some tips and tricks with you guys as per usual. And oh, by the way, hello, hi, I'm LaShawn. Sorry for being rude. I didn't even introduce myself. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And to the rest of my co-stars, hey y'all. On this channel, we like to focus on home decor, DIY, affordable design, and more importantly, the shenanigans, showing you guys inspiration, motivation to get you thinking outside the box, right? So in today's video, we are going to be doing some shopping. We are going to be doing some hauling, and I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite secrets on how to pull things together visually without breaking the bank. And I am not the only one who's doing this. There are a lot of designers, DIYers, decorators out there doing the same exact thing. They may be using different tools, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do it for free. So before we get into too much, let me go ahead and drop this quick intro.
Hold up.
So for those of you who think that you're difficult and you don't know your style or anything like that, yeah, come along with me because my daughter is in the same boat as you. My daughter just got her new place in Maryland. It was so funny because we were talking about it the other day. She sent me some of her pins from Pinterest, and she was saying she's like a fairy, and I was like, sounds more like a hobbit. Like, her style is so different. It's so much eclectic is the best way to describe my daughter. Eclectic. So yeah, so we are going to go thrifting. We're going to see what we can find. And then I also have a couple of pieces from Facebook Marketplace that I would like to pick up today. But I think I've kind of nailed it down to, you know, what would be nice. So let's go ahead and see what we can figure out. Sometimes I like to see what they have outside. I don't need anything outdoors, but this is a nice glass top. Looks like it might be about 36. Let's see. On the money, 36. So that's good, because if I found her a table that needed a glass top, I could get that. I'm thinking about doing a glass table actually. So that might actually work. That's a really good frame right there. And the mat, it's huge. It's 47 and a half. But what a great frame this would be to do some artwork. I love it. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with these, but I thought they were very cute. I also want to take this time to remind you guys to look at scarves, blankets, curtains, anything that you might be able to use and substitute for fabric, because when you're paying $30 to $100 a yard, versus $3 or $4 for a blanket. Oh my God, no. Since they are $2.99, then I'll take them. Okay, I'll take them all. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I just make sure it's not wiggly or anything? Yeah. Okay, this cutie was a $30 marketplace find. My daughter loved it. Those handles are gonna get a really funky makeover, and inside the drawer as well. We're gonna use this either as her vanity or her desk, but I'm still not sure what I'm gonna be doing. So let me know if you guys have any idea what you think I should do to this table. Okay, now on to our next marketplace pickup. Right. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
That thing is huge.
It's a nice rough.
Well, hello.
It says 1110 by 8 and then got rid of
Oh, he didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's big.
it's big and it's a nice, it's comfy.
All right. Got it home. Got the rug. Oh, this is gonna be some fun. He had already painted it. But yeah, I'll have some fun with this. Sometimes the money is just not moneying. And I can tell you right now, when it comes to my daughter and her grandiose ideas, she definitely has a champagne taste and a beer budget. Bitch. So of course mom has to help her out, so that's what we're going to do. Now you guys are gonna have a lot of fun with this one because her style is so eclectic, and I mean eclectic with a capital E, because when it comes to her, she likes, why don't I just show you? So she loves this style, which is very cute, but she also needs this. It has to be mismatched. She loves this. The girl in the photo looks just like her. We actually use this one as our inspiration. She loves Mackenzie Childs, and she's into that whole style and has some things that go with. She loves bold graphics and prints, and I have to make sure I tie all of that in. She loves romantic charm, vintage glam. She's into industrial. As you can see, she likes animal prints. She loves dark academia. She also loves her cat, and she wants her cat to be a hobbit. And this is my daughter all day long. I used this as my jump off for the color palette. I had these pillowcases, so I gave them to her along with this artwork. We are going to be using it. These chairs were also inspiration, but who can afford that? So no bueno. So you see what I'm saying? She is into so much. So what we're going to be doing in this series, helping my daughter beautify her small tiny little apartment in Maryland, and yeah, the supervisor, we had to break down his room, and so yeah, that's gonna be another video. He definitely doesn't have the same car bed, but he does have a car bed, thanks to one of my nieces. So this is definitely something that is a challenge for me. Not that I can't work with other styles and do different things. I love them. I have to figure out a way to take all of the things that she likes and make it feel somewhat cohesive. And I know that a lot of people say if you love it, then it'll all work. That is not necessarily true. Not everything is going to work, but the living room and dining room are open to each other, and I want to make those spaces feel like they talk to each other, like they're friends, you know? And the way that you guys can do this is by carrying over colors or textures, repeating some sort of pattern in the space so that it feels like, you know, they had a conversation before they jumped into your place. So we definitely need to do that. We are going to be starting with her dining area, and the reason why we're starting there is because of Facebook Marketplace. So it was late, probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm searching on Facebook Marketplace. I should have been asleep, but I found these gorgeous antique chairs that I knew my daughter would absolutely love. And I knew that I would have fun making over these chairs for her. So that's where it started with the dining room. Okay, so this is us today. Let's go. How are you? Good. I gotta move those though to fit them in there. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Okay, at first glance, you can tell these chairs are extremely old-timey. And I wasn't sure what the condition of the chairs were going to be. I didn't know if I was going to have to replace cushions or get new batting. Like, everything was going to add up and cost more money. So I wanted to make sure it was going to be cost effective, where it didn't make sense to just buy new chairs. But she really loves this antique style, and the juxtaposition of mixing it with something funky, which was the plan. Now, the only thing these chairs needed are the little feet at the bottom were missing in some places. But like I said, very sturdy, no dings, no scratches, no bumps, no bruises. And when I tell you I scored for $40, I scored. So let me show you guys how I use my secret weapon. I'm not gonna make you wait. I use ChatGPT, my AI, and I go in and I show her what I'm looking to do. So I'm going to share different things with ChatGPT, like a room, for instance, that I found on Pinterest or somewhere online. I didn't have the actual room. I had the floor plan, and I also had a choppy video that she called herself doing when she was just moving in.
All right, so here is my living room area. Hey, Missy.
Clearly this is her dining room, but she panned around so quickly, that's why I had to freeze the frame so you guys can see. It's a really small space, but tiny is my specialty, so let's go. I found a room, I found artwork that I like, and of course I had the chairs, but I only had the image. I had not purchased the chairs yet because I wanted to make sure that she actually saw the chairs, that she was going to love them as much as I thought she was going to love them. And so I loaded everything up into ChatGPT. Okay, taking the picture of the cheetah with the flowers, my chairs, and told Tisha to paint it all black. And there we go. Looks nice. I then added a photo of this room so we can place it into a room. She did that. You can pause to read. I then uploaded a photo of that artwork right there because I liked the way that it looked with the zebra print rug on the floor. And she then added all that together. But then my daughter's house is wall-to-wall carpet, so she changed that out. Then I went shopping for fabric, and I fell in love with this print right here. My daughter loves it. And then I also love this Greek key pattern right here because obviously I don't want to use anybody else's artwork. So I asked her to add that to the back so we can see how it looked. And boom, there you go. Here's a larger picture of it. I think it's so cute. What do you think so far? Do you like it? Have you ever said to yourself, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like that, but I don't know if any of it goes, but you want to test it out before you waste a whole bunch of money? You can utilize the tools that ChatGPT has to be able to put things together that you didn't necessarily think you could do, and then you can use Canva to build out those ideas even more. A lot of you guys have asked me, what kind of software I use. I use so many different types of software, and I'm not gatekeeping, but honestly, to try to teach you guys that's a whole program I would have to create to do that. So I'm just telling you, one of the easier ways to do it is get to know your ChatGPT, have your prompts, and then just start typing things in. And you can talk. If you're doing it on your phone, you can just press the microphone, talk right into it. So what I want you guys to know is you can use ChatGPT for free and you can use Canva for free. I pay for both because obviously I need to be able to use them without any limitations. You're going to be limited to how many images you can create in ChatGPT, but whatever you get, you can then take it over to Canva and work with it in there. for free. So those are my secrets that I wanted to share with you guys in terms of creating designs before you spend the big bucks and getting an idea of how it's going to work in your space. Okay, so with that said, let's continue to move on. So now that I have the chairs, I have so many different things that I need to do. Number one, I need to order fabric. So this is another piece of fabric that Dre, my bestie, and I had picked up out in Long Island at Habitat for Humanity. It's about a good 1.5 yards. I don't think I would have enough. And plus, I told Dre I was going to make her some pillows out of this. But that was so long ago. I almost forgot what I had it for. And then I was like, ooh, that's Dre's fabric. But she don't mind if I decide to use it. So we'll see. So this is not a fabric. It's actually a blanket. But this is the color scheme that we're supposed to be going for with those chairs. So what I'm gonna do is wait until after I paint at least one chair, and then I'll make a decision on which fabric is going to be the base. This is a fabric that I actually have on order, but this is a blanket. So, but you could use a blanket. However, I'm not using this one because it's all tattered. This was one of my favorite little blankets. But anyway, fabric is expensive. So use whatever you can. Blankets, remnant pieces, curtains, table runners, whatever you can find in the print that you need and the size that you need. But yeah, once I paint the chairs, at least one of them, then I'll be able to decide. I'm leaning more towards the actual print that I designed, and then this one, because they both have black in them and this one does not. So this one feels a little too faint to me. I love it, but yeah. Okay, back to the shopping spree. So I popped into HomeSense because sometimes, like I said, you might find the fabric that you're looking for in something totally different, like a curtain or a blanket or something. So anyway, I did see these cute little mirrors that I thought would go really nice in her bedroom, since I'm going with a more romantic theme in there. I love these chairs. They have nothing to do with nothing, but I wanted to show them to you guys. They're a little short for my taste, but damn, they look good. So HomeSense was kind of a bust for her. I did pick up a couple of things for myself, but we still got to find fabric and a table base for the glass I bought. Hi. I'm gonna have to come back out one day so I can go to the fabric store, because they close at 4 o'clock. Well, the one that I want to go to, closes at 4. They look like they have more high-end prints and things like that, so I'm gonna have to do that. So while I was in Wilmington, I went to their Salvation Army. Okay, so no luck in Salvation Army. First of all, their prices are a little bit too high for like the stuff that they had in there. And yeah, they didn't have anything worth buying. So on to the next. Okay, leaving Hobby Lobby. So this place is called The Warehouse, and this is my first time coming here, so I'm not really sure what to expect. It's pretty big in here, so lots of stuff. Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see, because y'all need to see me. I love that. I like that for my bedroom. It's pretty. That's a nice light fixture. Pretty big too. For $40. Heavy as shit. Okay, so you can see I did grab these 2 lamps. I think they're very unique. I'm not sure about those shades, but I love the lamps and the bases. Okay, so I have one other pickup to do for Facebook Marketplace. but it's closer to home, so we're gonna head home. All right, on the way home, the guy sent the measurements and it won't work, so we still need a table. I need to figure out where these flowers are coming from and how I'm going to do that. Okay, so just playing around with some of the fabrics. I want to show you guys kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so I did get the flowers, came in the mail, these embroidered flowers. So let me go ahead and show you, kind of what the inspiration art looks like. Well, not art, but yeah, because they're chairs that are art, right? Okay, so yeah, okay. This is the table runner that I got, and then I have this fabric back here from Hobby Lobby, and it's actually on sale this week, so I'm gonna go grab some of that if I'm gonna use that behind the flowers, which I think that I am. So this is the larger print. I think this one is a leopard and the other one's a cheetah, right? So then I have this other fabric. This I actually got from Hobby Lobby as well. All the stuff that I had on order, it seems like things were just taking forever. So this is super thin. This is super thin. Both of these would need the interfacing behind them, and I did get the interfacing in the mail. And then this is the upholstery fabric that I already had. I ordered three of those, and then I just got test pieces. That's why it's all choppy looking like that. So I'll show you what this flower looks like with both of these, and then you guys can tell me which one you like better. But I will have to tweak a few things. So you see it on here. I like it. I think it looks good. Dropping stuff. Let me put it on this chair, show you, and then I'll do that chair. Okay, now obviously I'm just throwing it on there. There's no rhyme or reason because I am going to have to glue each one of those flowers on. They are connected. They do have a mesh behind them, but I'm still gonna have to glue them because they don't lay flat, and I don't want my grandson to start picking at it eventually. So you just gotta squint at it. That's what they teach you in art school. You gotta squint, you gotta squint. So now let me show you what it looks like on there. Okay, and last but not least, it's this one. And now that I have it on there, I'm actually liking that. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to put that in ChatGPT and see what that would look like with the whole setup. I would obviously have to change out the rug underneath to something more in this family so that we have that contrast. But okay, let's go do that. Let's go see how this looks in ChatGPT, and then that way I can actually show you how it works on your phone. Okay guys, here comes ChatGPT lesson number 2. Pause to read if you need to.
Using these two images as inspiration, I want to change the seat cushions on the chairs that we created. Do not change the chair. Using this new fabric pattern and the embroidered flowers on the side, you can make it look a little bit more irregular for the black base underneath the flowers, since it won't be a straight line, but keep the pattern next to it without changing it.
Show the full chair and remove the background. Ooh, actually looks really good. Good job, Tisha. Okay, so I'm adding in the artwork we created before, and I found a leopard print rug, irregular pattern on Amazon. So I'm gonna upload that. So I'm gonna add those. Keep the artwork and everything else the same. Okay, now we see the difference. I still like it. I think she made this fabric a little yellower than it actually is, or at least it appears that way, but that looks good. Okay, I'm showing you guys on my phone, but I'll upload it so you can see it better. Okay, I asked her to switch the artwork and I just found some zebra wallpaper on Amazon, and I asked her to swap out the cheetah print that is around for the mat on the artwork and use a zebra print. Oh, okay, there she goes, she did it. I like it, it looks good. Hold on, so you guys can see it better. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But before I did that, I went ahead and recreated her actual room. And now this is giving us a really good visual. I think that is so cute. And then that's option B, which was the first choice. So look at the chairs. This was what I came up with to begin with. And this is what we just came up with now. What do you think? This is something that you see a lot. You see animal prints with florals, and they just look so good together. And also adding these antique chairs, which are 53 years old, by the way, and in really good shape. Okay, so easy peasy. Just 4 screws and they are out. And I'm just trying to be very, very gingerly with them because they have these 2 points up here, and she loves these. So it's like, I better make sure I don't damage them, because the last thing I want to do is have to try to get these back on, because they're very delicate. So yeah, I'm excited. So we're going to get all of these seat cushions off. I'm not even sure that I'm going to remove this. I see no point. It's in good condition. Nothing's ripped. So honestly, I'm going to leave this on because it's just going to add to another layer of cush. Yay! And I'm going to be using some of this concentrated simple green, which is like a degreaser. So as you can see, there is no like real dirt coming off of these chairs. Okay, they are all clean. I am going to leave them so that they can dry overnight. Since I am concerned about overspray, I am going to just pop my tent right here. So when I was at Habitat the other day, I got several cans of this black spray enamel because it was only $3.99 a can. So I'm going to do them with this black first, and then I'll go over it with my more expensive Rust-Oleum paint because this is a matte black. So yeah, but I'm going to use this as the base first. I also purchased some of these handle nozzles from Temu. Let me show you how they look. So this makes it easier for you to hold it and spray. This tent has got me so worried. Even though I moved the chair, it's still touching the chair. This is gonna be so annoying, but here goes nothing. I'm gonna start over here. Just doing a little wide spray. And I'm gonna take my time and do several coats. Oh, this tent. This wind. Please stop. Oh, this wind. Okay, something that I noticed is only in this area, and I don't know if it was the way I was spraying, maybe I was too close, but there's some, it's kind of gritty, and but it's not like that anywhere else on the chair. Everywhere else is smooth, and it's actually coming out as a matte black, almost like a charcoal color, which I like. But I'm gonna sand this with a 320 grit just to kind of knock that down a little bit. And so this is a very, very fine at 320 grit. And I'm just gonna knock that down a little bit, then respray it. So literally it's that easy. Just it's because all it is overspray. So I just want to knock this down, and then I can go back in with another coat. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my tack cloth and just wipe away. See that? So that's it right there. So I just want to get that dust off from where I sanded. Make sure it didn't land anyplace else. So it's good to have some of this tack cloth around, even for like just picking up dust and stuff. This stuff is great. So I'm spraying them now with the Ultra Matte Black. It goes on looking a lot wetter, but it will dry matte. But I can definitely tell the difference between the other paint and this paint. It's a lot darker. So yeah, but at least I don't have to cover the whole entire chair with this expensive stuff. So yeah, I have another can of this, but it won't work. The nozzle is clogged, so I'm gonna have to go buy a few more cans and then return the one that won't work. All right, so I had to come to Walmart. I'm so irritated because they don't have the Ultra Matte in black. They have a flat black primer. They have satin, but they don't have Ultra Matte Black anymore. And I checked to see if they changed the name, but they didn't. So now I'm just wondering if I should just get satin. Because I don't feel like going to Lowe's or Home Depot. Honestly, I really don't. And it's gonna be more expensive. So I'm not sure if you can see the difference between the lower half and the upper half. Like that other paint was acting more as a primer, which is fine. But this is the satin going on top of that. All right, now all the chairs are black. I am going to put this matte clear enamel on it. This video is not sponsored by Rust-Oleum, but hey Rust-Oleum, hit your girl up. Y'all can tag them, at them in the comments. Let them know I've been using them. But anyway, you can see that that satin put a nice little sheen on it. I actually like it, but the matte black was doing the same thing. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this with a nice coat of enamel to seal everything in. Well, just so you guys know, I used 3 cans of this, which is more like a primer, 2 cans of the satin, 1 can are you liking where things are going? I do. It's not my space, but I know she's going to love it. I have run a few things by her just to make sure that I get the nod, because I don't want her to feel like this is your space, mom, not mine. It looks good, but it's not me. That's the last thing that I want. So I want to make sure that she is going to absolutely love her space. It's small, but it's home. So she wants it to feel cozy and feel like her. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you got anything out of this video, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out. Make sure you have your notification bell turned on, and for those of you who think you are subscribed, please double check, because I've heard from a lot of the co-stars that they were unsubscribed by YouTube. So do that, and if you are on your mobile device, go ahead and hit that hype button. If you really love me and you're not on your mobile device, get on your mobile device and hit that hype button for me. Thank you. And if you know anybody who just moved or are in a design dilemma, go ahead and share this video with them. It really helps out the channel a lot and allows me to continue to bring things to you guys for free. I don't know, one of my neighbors outside building something, so I'm gonna jump. With that said, I love you.